Yes, it's working. Hi, Big Jack. Thank you for viewing. Yes, it is working. Hi, Big Jack. Thank you for viewing. Let's see. Let me mute the audio over here so that it's not repeating itself. Okay. I've been testing. Apparently, the Gear 360 2017 edition requires the Samsung S8 phone to actually do the live streaming. Yeah, either the S8 or the S8 Plus. Is that you? I mean, Amber, is that you as Big Jack on YouTube? Okay, cool. Yeah. You can see my apartment here. Yeah, I'm actually live streaming from my apartment. You can see I'm here. Still, laying back in bed being lazy. Went and spent $1,000 yesterday on the phone so that I can live stream, and on on the headset for the Gear VR, so that at some point I can do the VR virtual presence demoing. But I've got several conventions coming up over the next month that I want to live stream from. Yeah, there's Internet of Things conference next week. There's the Maker Faire weekend the 16th to the 18th is the Internet of Things conference, and then Maker Faire is the 18th to the 20th, and then we've got Augmented World Expo the first week of June, and the Clockwork Alchemy and Fanime, Memorial Day weekend. So I invested $1,000 in equipment and stuff so I can live stream. If you go to the newsbubble.com, you can see the archives from the videos that I've made before, and you can I'll be posting the current links on there for what I'm broadcasting live. And I'll be running around the different events. The first video stream that I did a test that actually ran almost 2 hours before this YouTube cut off the stream, and I had to restart it. But I've been pasting this link into my Facebook page and my website. When I start up the live stream, basically what I've got to do is I've got to email me the link. So that I can add the link into my website and then onto my Facebook page and send it out on Twitter and so forth. Yep. Well, it's the easiest way for me to go on a date virtually is I'll take whoever with me, as many as want to watch. I hate being alone in a crowd, and this way, at least virtually, I won't be alone. And even if people are watching 6 months or 6 years later, they can still watch the events and stuff that I'm recording. and this will allow me to save the 360 videos onto YouTube. I mean, that I don't have to worry about stitching. I mean, currently the live stream is only 2K. It's 1920 by 1080, so it's the full HD. But it's also being saved on the micro SD card on the camera at 4K. So that later I can stitch and upload the 4K if someone wants to see a higher resolution version of the same videos. Cool. But yeah, I've been, racking my brains for the last several days trying to figure out, how it's going, because all of the videos and stuff on YouTube that's talking about, the Gear 360, 2017 edition, is talking about, yes, it can live stream, but not how. And, even when I called up Samsung, they're clueless as to what's required. And then finally, it took someone on the Facebook forum for the Gears 360 2017 to find out that, okay, the live stream only works in the 2017, or only in the S8 phone. The other devices, like the iPhone and the other stuff, can run the camera, but they can't live stream. Or at least when I was in the Apple store yesterday, we tried to hook up the camera to an iPhone in the store and couldn't even get it to run. Couldn't even get the app to run. On the Apple store, the app was only getting 1 star. I took this to the Metro PCS store, which is where I get my cell phone service. So, I've got, unlimited data plan. So I'm going to be live streaming, and I'm going to be maxing out my data plan. I don't have to worry about, overcharges and everything else, because it's $60 a month, unlimited data, 4G with no throttling. So I can do all the streaming I want without having to worry about paying for data. I couldn't do that through like Verizon, Sprint, and AT&T because they were like $15 a gig, and when you're broadcasting, 30 or 50 gigs an hour, that's not practical. On the full 4K versions, the video is 1.86 gigs unzipped or unstitched for 8.5 minutes. And for, the full, once it's stitched, it goes up to 2.5 gigs. So I've got to do some finagling and use the phone to upload the video, because if I try and upload the video from my laptop, YouTube and Facebook says that, okay, you're not allowed to upload a file larger than 1 gigabyte, and it won't let me do it. But because I'm doing it from the phone, it's seeing it as a stream, not a full file size, and saying, okay, we'll just continue receiving this. Yeah. Well, the camera is supposed to be compatible with everything. I don't know that the live streaming doesn't work on the iPhone. It's supposed to, but we couldn't test it because we couldn't get the app to run. I've got an S6 and a Note 4 and an S5, and I could run the camera control so that I could turn on and off the camera and run the video settings and change the controls and stuff. But I could not live stream. The live stream buttons would only show up on the S8. So maybe, I'm not sure if it's the app, the phone, or that it has to have Android 7. So maybe another Android phone that has Android 7 might be able to live stream. But so far, from what I've been told and what I've tested, so far I've only been able to get it to work on the S8. So did you find this link through my, Twitter or Facebook, or which which posting brought you to my video stream? Oh, okay. No, I'm just wondering how you first found out that I was live streaming onto YouTube. That way I know how the ads are working. Cool. Okay. So why are you bored? You're not playing WoW at the moment? I actually closed out my WoW account because I got sick of the fact that I'm doing all of this stuff and there's not enough social interaction. And then, once I got this camera, I realized that, okay, I'm going to go back to being a VR evangelist and promoting, the VR technology at the events. If you look, on the table on the other side of the camera, there's a couple of VR headsets. There's the Amimo one that's on my hat over by the TV, and there's another, VR O2, right behind my business cards, that are standalone VR headsets that I'm hoping will be able to, view these videos through YouTube. Cool. Thank you for the subscription. Have any questions? It being alone is no fun, which is why I'm playing around online. I didn't get up and get dressed. I'm still just reclining here in bed, relaxing, playing on this. If someone can't take a little bit of bare shoulders, that's tough on their part. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the site you sent, I sent you to, is just, getting a mirror broadcast from the YouTube stream. So it depends on how you set the video resolution. You need to click on the picture and then set what resolution you want to watch at. So it's the same video stream. Yeah. Going directly to YouTube, though, allows you to participate in the chat. So this conversation, would only appear because you're on the YouTube page for the live stream. Going directly to YouTube, though, allows you to participate in the chat. So this conversation, would only appear because you're on the YouTube page for the live stream. Yeah. There's roughly a 15-second delay between, the camera stream and when it's showing up on the computer. That's basically so that YouTube can re-render it into a bunch of different resolutions so that it can be broadcast out and received on any device, and it'll be sent around the world. I'll be posting, there will be archives of the videos that I live stream on my YouTube channel, which is, for other people watching. It's youtube.com/user/myrddinstarhawk/videos. Yeah. Well, if you look down, you'll also see that there's a dish here that's got mashed potatoes and a cheeseburger in it, and a bunch of other stuff. My apartment's a bit of a clutter right now. You can see that it's a mess, but this isn't a studio. I'm not doing a studio presentation. I'm doing live stream. So you'll also see, like pizza boxes and computers and, other junk around here, and every once in a while you'll see something crawling across the table. Yeah. It gives you plenty to look at. If you, I can go in here on my computer, and I can sit here, pan around, and turn in all directions. I can see the business card. I can see the butter knife down there that's being splitched. You can see the VR headset behind the business cards, and my hat over beside the TV that's got other VR stuff. I've got this high-end computer that I've been building in it. Never bothered to finish. I've only dumped about $5,000 into it. All kinds of other junk around here. But I've got my Mountain Dew bottles down here on the floor, and then the dish here that's got my dinner. Resolution on this is moderately decent. If you look at the business card, it's not good enough to really read the business card, even though that card is maybe 4 inches from the camera. You can't really see, the text that well. But just being able to see the environment and seeing generally, what's going on around, it's fairly decent. On my phone, the phone itself, because it's the S8, has a much higher resolution. On my phone, it's higher than 1080p. I can't really zoom in, zoom out, and all that kind of stuff while I'm streaming. Yeah, still trying to find a caregiver to help me clean up this place. Unfortunately, I can't do what I normally do for entertainment right now, which is using my Kindle Fire to listen to audiobooks. because I mean the copyright on the audiobook says that it can't be rebroadcast in any way, shape, or form. So I can't listen to them while I'm live streaming because that violates the copy protection. So I'm just sitting here playing around with other stuff, waiting for people to drop in and join the conversation. Well, I could use the headset, but that would break the impression of the conversation that I'm having to try to make with the users. I mean, if I'm just live streaming, I mean, just a live stream. I mean, I could use a headset. But I mean, if I actually want to have a conversation with the people that are watching the stream. I mean, like I'm conversing with you. I don't want the distraction of using headphones. Actually, I should check and see what happens if I plug the headphones into the cell phone while I'm streaming. If I can actually get better audio pickup, I mean, from the phone rather than from the camera, or whether the audio has to come from the camera. Let's see if I can find my headset here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this over here for a minute so I don't accidentally turn it off. Okay, don't see down there. Oh. Now I'm going to plug this headset that has a microphone into the cell phone that's doing the streaming and see if that, audio track will appear on the stream. Okay, plugged in. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is the audio any different? What happened to the guild? What drama did you have in the guild? Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I can turn this up. Make sure the microphone is on. Okay, testing, testing, testing. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, I'm not hearing anything from here. I think it actually dropped the audio quality. Testing. Yeah, it did. It actually dropped the audio quality. Yeah. Yeah, because once I plugged in the headset, the quality of the audio went down. So I mean, I don't know if the phone was overwriting the audio from the camera, but I mean audio was a lot more muffled. Now I'm going to test this again. I'm going to plug this in and start counting, and see if it changes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it may just be that I wasn't talking directly towards the camera. I don't think this has any effect on the stream. Yeah, they're just stupid. I mean, a person's beauty is from what's in, not what's out. I mean, I'm far from the hunky jock Adonis that most women want, but I'd rather be me than them. Yeah, I mean, as I say in my dating profiles, I'm more interested in what's between the ears than below the neck. So, you finding any work? Your housing situation still the same? Is your boyfriend found work yet? I hate most of the online dating sites because it's all about, I mean, first impressions on facial appearances. I mean, very few profiles actually go into detail of personality and character. Cool. What's he doing? Okay. So that's why you're home alone. He's off at work. Okay. Yeah, I've had quite a few food service jobs myself, especially in my younger days. Well, I stayed food service in college for a couple of years, and then after working as a line chef for a while, I found that I couldn't work in the kitchen because the heat would give me nosebleeds. Yeah. Well, that's the problem, is that most of those sites are just trying to promote people to have sex. They're not actually trying to promote people to do dating. If you look on my Facebook page, I actually joined the, what is it, First Match site or something like that. It's linked to my Facebook account, and I was posting some of the comments about questions people would ask me on my Facebook profile, so that they could actually look it up on my Facebook profile, and I wouldn't have to type the same thing 10,000 times to a bunch of different spammers from Ghana. Yeah, I was looking at the live stream on my Kindle Fire tablet, and the Kindle Fire doesn't support the 360. I mean, where you can pan it around so that you can actually see the entire screen in one frame. I mean, just like it's showing here on the camera. Yeah, what I hate is that for most of those sites, I either get two different kinds of messages. Either someone who wants me to use some age verification site, which is purely a scam because they don't show you the hidden link that charges your credit card to some porn site or other. Or, I mean, they're someone from Ghana trying to run some, I mean, identity theft scam. Well, If you're watching on a computer through YouTube, YouTube supports the rotation. I mean, the Kindle Fire, because it's using Silk rather than Chrome, doesn't support the 360 rotation video. Can see the full frame, but you can't. Do the rotation and pan around like you can. On a cell phone or a computer. Well, if it's Android, I presume you're either using the YouTube app or the Google Chrome to watch the video, right? Okay. I wasn't sure if Firefox or any of the other browsers supported the 360 video. It's good to hear that it does. It should. Now, something that I found that's nice is that if you actually hold down on the video, you can scroll backwards and forwards in the data stream. So that if you miss something in one part of the frame, you can pause it, back it up, watch it, and then just hit the live button to jump back to the current, live streaming point. So what have you been up to lately? I mean, if you look